This is Technomancer for ZeroPointFuel. I know it's been a while since I posted, but I wanted to be able to give you guys an update. I'm shooting a lot of video right now, and because of other responsibilities, I'm not really able to edit all the video that I'm shooting. So I wanted to shoot one that I could explain simply what's going on and give you guys an update on what's happening. This is the new frame. This is the tool used to align these coils exactly where they need to be to fire this thing sequentially. So the tool is also the same thing that I use to build the frame. So it's a jig tool. It allows me to cut the shapes out, center everything properly, cut the wheel out, position the coils, and also mount the coils. So I'll give you a little better look at it. But as you can see here, it's lined up with this number 6, and then these holes are where the coil would be mounted off the center line. So here, I do this so I can position it in the right place. So this is what we're talking about right here, and I'll show you guys how to build this thing. The way this frame works, this is basically the wheel, outside of the wheel of the large wheel for the large frame, as you can see sitting over there. But because I can't use plywood and I have to use MDF, I wanted to use these pieces to build this frame for what was the old cart motor wheel, which is exactly 2 foot, and these magnets, the spacing is identical to the large wheel, but I only could put 10 magnets on a 2 foot wheel. Not sure how that's going to work, but in theory it should work pretty well, because this space is what you want. When the wheel's running real fast, if the next magnet comes up, you're actually firing toward this scalar point in the middle between these magnets. So it's an artificial south created by these two norths. So when it fires on that, when this is running fast enough, this comes up so fast the coil doesn't completely collapse, and that's what slows the whole process down. So by increasing this spacing and having enough coils firing, it should actually run faster than with 18 of these magnets. Theory only. So the frame, the new generator is going to be mounted. This used to be the cart motor, and this is the way it's set up to allow me to mount the new generator right here to run off of this and accurately position, using this tool, position where the coils are sitting. Now, because this is only plywood, if I have to change it, I can build a new outside frame if I get too many holes in it. But basically I'm trying to prove out this theory of how to sequentially fire this motor so the coils don't interfere with each other, which is a big deal, because some of my earlier experiments, the coils were so close together they actually interfere with each other, causes the amperage to climb real high, and it doesn't run quite as well, don't get as much power. So there's a whole science in building these coils accurately enough to fire this wheel and get as much torque out of it with the least amount of amperage. I don't have the parts laid out for the generator right now because I've been busy cleaning, and the plates on the generator are 160-pound pull magnets. There's 12 on each plate, and they're a little bit dangerous. I have to be careful with them because they're generating thousands of pounds of pull, and they could actually hurt somebody. So that's kind of where we're at. I'm kind of remodeling this down here. You can see the old box motor, and I'm trying to set up some new tables and some new ways to organize my miscellaneous parts that I use all the time. I've got everything from robotic stepper motors to large capacitors, and I can't seem to keep everything organized in a way that lets me find it. So I had to really rethink how I'm doing it. So I've been in that process for a while and trying to work on this at the same time, and obviously work on web pages and graphics at all same time. So that's where we're at, and this is the new Motorlab development motor. I've developed this whole thing in 3D. I always do this in 3D because it allows me to work out these accurate dimensions in a way I just can't do without. It also makes building a manual on how to build this thing extremely simple because I can reference the 3D and I don't have to go back and shoot a lot of this stuff. So once the motor's put together, if I have something, I can use 3D renderings to do that. I don't want to make this too long. So for now, look for more updates, new videos coming out on this new build, including the generator build. This is Technomancer for ZeroPointFuel signing out.